Yo, what up, stream? Back live with UAB Dynasty today, like I said we would be. I'm hopping right into this. Got 5 games left here in the regular season. See if we can make a bowl game. Let's go ahead and hop into recruiting real quick. Let me click on that. Okay, still looking good there. Wait. I thought maybe some grades changed. The thing. Could have multiple good seasons and stuff, help grades change and all that. QB. Alright. Lane. And number 3 and 3 is actually surprising. Alright. So they lost to Northwestern by a touchdown. Then they beat South Alabama. Then they beat Duke. Then they lost Ole Miss. They had byes. They beat East Carolina. But then they're coming off a bad loss against Army. That's 88 is pretty good. Pocket passer though. Pocket passer is 84 speed though. Let's see that out. How good is it running back? Good on the left side of the offensive line, that's for sure. A good edge there, could use a tackle. Well, okay. Struggled in conference play so far. Let's see if we can find a way to get a win here. We wear our black uniforms in this one.
Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So UAB's offense takes the field for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Finds a tight end.
First down.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle.
Tight end wide open.
Open downfield. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Dropping back, it's Kitna. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Blazers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's got it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that.
1st down, that's not even going to get touched on that play. Let's go.
Touchdown, Blazers.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Callaway. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their 1st possession of the game. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Escapes the sack. Pressure coming.
Oh, I'm out of bounds.
Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on
I was
this
watching
one.
the
Enough for the
defensive
first
line
down,
because
and
I thought
he
we had a
slides
shot.
in safely.
Did he
This
break the
Tulane
tackle and
offense
then
has
miss
a
away?
great drive going. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Preston. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's caught. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Barnes. The ball is down at the 14 after
Not
that
being good on
grab.
2nd down right now defensively.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. In the red area, it's Barnes. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call.
Into the end zone. Yeah. Touchdown, Tulane. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And he tacks on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun to give to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Blazers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it.
No, he didn't get it.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Dropping back, it's Kitna. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Intercepted for the 11th
I got red.
Picked up a few extra on that.
Oh,
what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Hayes. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. The play action fake. Got him downfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touch. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Blazers want to crank the tempo. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Working that left side. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. And the Blazers have taken it inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Milner. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Holding on the angle on this last time.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. The quick out. Nice move to keep running. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Bohannon. Quick step and go. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Rushes on him.
Oh, the ball's out. I'm going to get
on
it. There we go.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just
we needed that. We needed the play.
They were able to knock it free.
There it is.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Pull back there.
To the ground with the back.
Offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. Throws for the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse.
It's not good.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful. If you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback, it's not a good sign for this offensive line.
And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
I'm trying to try to get field if possible, but I still want to give them time, you know?
Dropping back, it's Kitna. Right down the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Blazers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Handoff to the lone back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these 2 teams thus far there in Birmingham. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Blazers will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good...
There he goes. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. On the move, it's Turner. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the 2nd half if you're on defense.
Running behind that left side. Oh, he's got a chance. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Greenway. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking downfield, it's Kitna. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Pulls and fires complete. Turning it on. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Breaks the tackle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Indiana managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around Bloomington had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Blazers have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Makes the grab.
I think a lot of people wonder why you don't throw more slant routes. It's just, nowadays, wide receivers are so big, so thick. You throw it to them, the DBs can't go through their bodies to get them, and most of the time you get positive yards like you do right here.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Now well within striking distances, that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's hooked. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Milner. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies.
Touchdown, UAB. A great catch and run for 6.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. They'll do the rest. They'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going.
Breaks into the open. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter.
Good.
We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So first down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Offensively, I love balance. I love when I get some big gains on the ground. Now taking shots down the field, but I gotta protect my QB. They did not keep him upright. He had a chance to make a play, especially after the big run play the play before. The defense was playing the run. QB couldn't get it done.
They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Green Wave lines up mere inches away from converting on third down. Surging forward on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
On target over the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing.
Touchdown, Tulane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And the corrector. All right, you can't let him through that quick.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Reed. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
He wants to throw it. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Green Wave. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Back to pass. It's Kitna. He's looking deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. The snap sets up to throw. Looking left. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on 2nd. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Blazers will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. And they've gotten a superb performance from their senior quarterback. He's been elite in every aspect. He's thrown the ball on time. He's made big plays down the field. He's punched it in when they've gotten opportunities. You just couldn't ask for anything more. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Catch in the middle. It's Reed. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Greenway. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. NC State is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. How does something like this happen? They're trailing by 23 to Maryland. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. It goes final.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
The give from the gun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. To the air, it's Burton. Makes the grab, it's Hawkins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. To the air on second down. Fires complete on the crosser. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the op.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be third down. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive.
Deep shot for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. Now. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I'm going to see. We're 4-4 now. We're 1-4 in the American play. The good news is here we got a non-conference game because we've been better in non-conference so far. Looks like our overalls match across the board. Going to Texas State, who's now in the new Pac-12. You put the new Pac-12 on the game. That's a year early on the game here, but still. Not looking good here. Auburn is offered. We're going to get next week. UConn's offered now. Trust that we're going to win in the next game, so I'm taking the safe route and we're going nice there. Is it? Alright. That's 15, so there's one that doesn't show up the thing. Three of our losses are against teams that are in the top 5 in their conference right now. That's number 7 as well, UTSA. And then we also got Gainesville, who is number 2 in the conference right now, in South Florida. We still got a game against them. Technically, I should say they're number 1 because they're 5 in the conference. And it's Florida, but anyways. And then, still got a game against North Texas as well. North Texas is going to be tough. First, we got this last out conference game against Texas State now. I'm going to move on our conference games here. on the road before we go home for 2 games. There's actually 3 Texas teams in a row because Rice is also in Texas, and then Texas. Texas State. So they beat in Louisiana. They lost to Eastern Michigan. They beat UL Monroe. They beat Fresno State. They have a high-scoring game loss to Southern Mississippi. They win over Utah State. Then they got killed by Boise State. And then they lost to Oregon State. Quarterback. One pick on the year, only 3 touchdowns. Must run the ball a lot. Running backs are definitely better than their quarterbacks. Got a really good junior wide receiver there, though. It looks like in this game, we definitely want to focus on stopping the run and make their quarterback, who hasn't thrown much this year, try to beat us.
Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, a team from the American, the UAB Blazers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Bobcats will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Blazers offense will get the ball first. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. He has the first and still on his feet. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Kitna. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Blazers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And the Blazers are rolling down the field. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Yeah, the guy outside.
He'll take a shot.
And we're going to find a tight end for the touchdown.
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas State's offense will go to work for the first time today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game. The offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
Let's talk for just a minute about Texas State. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from a three-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball.
And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Looking for the time with the extra point. And he puts through the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's Kitna. The short hands, it's Jackson. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. And the Blazers getting set on 1st and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
The Blazers look to keep this drive humming. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now on 1st down from the 28. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Milner. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Klein. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Blazers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats.
Yeah.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. To the air, it's Kitna. He wants it all. Touchdown, UAB. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on games.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off.
Gives it on the option.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Akron. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this when they want to crank up the tempo.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Mims. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Bobcats will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Mims. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
And the ball's free.
And now it's
We're gonna
close.
get
The
it.
ball's is loose.
Let's go.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge all week long. They knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Oh, that is wide open.
Hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking for a man. It's Kitna. Fires to the big fella. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a 1st down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking for room. It's Jackson. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor
24 takes a horrible angle.
He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a 1st down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield, it's Kitna. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hawkins. They'll immediately call timeout.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense
intercepted? A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He's looking to throw on third and short. He's got it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they go back on top.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. Off play action. Time to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Running back searching for a hole. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off the play fake on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Kitna. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Yeah,
and it's picked off for the third time today. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Blazers will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
And the Bobcats racing to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Gets it out quickly.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answer so far. He's looking downfield to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Looking for space. It's Jackson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Kitna. That's reeled in. It's Milner. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Milner. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. And the Blazers are on the move. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Milner. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that as their physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Blazers decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Fires it incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Trying to get behind the defense. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here. You're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't hook up.
Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Kitna. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
Oh my God.
Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
I got a block.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense.
I'm blocking here. I protect the fucking football.
Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Bobcats in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Motion from the wideout. They'll give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success. And what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Back to pass on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Mims. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Yes,
He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for them.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Kitna. Fires left. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense lining up quickly. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the Blazers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. To the air, it's Kitna. Gets it out fast. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Sends it downfield. Pulls it in on the left. He'll work his way down to the 28. Finally, some sign 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
And the Blazers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He leaves it with his back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna sling it on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blazers.
Now that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
A huge point after this for the lead. And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the 4th. And that one ought to help us build the drama down the stretch. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse, on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best players. So get them in matchups that you like and get those guys the football.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. 4 wideouts set 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Fires to the wideout. Misses receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
That's a big stop for this defense, and more importantly now, it puts them in a huge position. I want to use that clock as my friend. I got to take away the sidelines. I can't give up a big play and let them get a sideline and then sneak that field goal unit on. Got to make sure I understand where that yard is to get to where they want to kick the field goal.
No good! No good off to the right.
And after the miss, they're still down by a single.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the double.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Last 3 games of the season are all conference games. Okay, 1 win should get us a bowl game. We're playing Rice, 5-5. Line. I'm gonna go ahead and do a save. A regular save point. And I'm gonna mute for a second, guys. Give me a second. I'm gonna end this and come back for a second. It won't be too long. Alright, stream, I'm back. I'm just gonna get that set for a few minutes. That's not good. Alright. Skip a few weeks, but I can't even actually go to our conference, see what's going on. Matchups. Okay. Big matchup there between Tulane and North Texas. Of course, before playoff bracket, honestly, we're nowhere near it. We're just interested in looking at it. 3 Big Ten teams with a bye right now. Damn. Plus Indiana being a 7 seed. Heisman, our running back's third in the Heisman race right now. Is injury concerns though? Not sure if we'll get there. Cool's up there though. Seeing we're projected to be in a bowl. At the moment, it looks like we're being left out. But they have Rice in one, so maybe if we beat Rice, we'll get that instead. Rice. Could be in Louisiana. They lost to Houston. Beat FCS. They lost to Syracuse. Lost to Army. They didn't even score against Army. Then they beat Florida Atlantic. They actually beat UTC. Okay. They lost to Temple. Then lost to UConn. And then they're coming off the win now against Tulsa. They're 3-3 in conference and a 5-5 record. Interesting. Going back to myself, I just want to see our combined opponent record right now. Mark his little threat so he can run. I'll be ready for him. They'll be running. We're ready to tackle like the best player. And that might. Overall, feel like it's a winnable game in the American. Let's see if we can get some wins here.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see a team from the American, the Rice Owls, squaring off with another team from the American, the UAB Blazers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started.
I'm in so far.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the UAB Blazers offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Catch in the middle. It's Hawkins. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Blazers with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. So Rice's offense will get the ball for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot.
Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Jackson. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And some room to work. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Lose a yard there, and I'm going to force the punt.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Kitna. Got his man out of the backfield. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense
Fucking line,
covering it up and not letting the
And then the
offense
quarterback
get it
just
back.
drops
It's a
the ball
turnover.
when he gets hit.
And that is
come
exactly
on,
how you
kid,
draw
man. You
it
gotta
up.
hang
You
on to
get
the
to
ball,
the
dude.
quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him,
Look at that,
you
right
try to
there, the
rake
ball
it out.
down,
Great
man.
job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
The give on the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Handoff to the single back. Breaks into the open. Bulldozes his way through. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Owls are on the move. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. A stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Pressure coming.
We're going to get the
And
stop.
the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll line it up from 34 yards out.
Hold up in the red zone and
Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Kansas. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Go.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. From the gun, running back gets to give. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Kitna. Got a man, it's Milner. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter.
Millie. You loud now, man. Up there. I mean.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to bully their way for the first.
Okay.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got it on the run.
Tight end and he's going to score. Touchdown Blazers.
Touchdown UAB. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Hauls it in. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. And the Owls have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They try to pop a run on the draw. Stumbled to the ground.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Off-play action on 1st down. The short hands, it's Jackson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Running the ball they're doing. Might be what they want, but
dropping back, it's Jenkins. Under
fire. Got to be the safeties back.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll go to the ground.
Back to the run here, though.
Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2.
Okay.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight.
They missed it, too. Let's go.
And the try is no good. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And that's frustrating.
Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give to the back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Blazers looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the marker. It's Milner. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Kitna. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Smashes it between the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the second. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Now they'll run it on the toss. Hard running there.
Come on, they're sticking to their offense, guys.
Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Back to the ground game on the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Turner. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Well, he was trying to get his feet down. You saw a little toe tap action there, but ultimately it ends up being an incompletion.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks into the open. He's up to 86 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Makes the grab. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield very late in the half. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh, we got in.
And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down.
Not sure it can make this, but we'll try it. The hell, man. With the red. Oops,
and it's no good. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my...
Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a man miss. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll ride his man on the option. Fights off a defender. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. The Owls are flying down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Got it behind the line. It's Hawkins.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Under fire. He tries to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Blazers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Trying to get rid of it.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Gets it past the marker. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Missouri was able to finish off a close one in Columbia. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Pulls it in. It's hooked. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Kidna. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's hooked. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Wide receiver going in motion. Power football with the run. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Trying to pick up a 1st down. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Not a chance. Missed it. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Slips through the line. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Grab behind the line. It's Jacobs. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll leave it with him. And he finds no running room at all, and the 3rd quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the 4th. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Going for the marker on the ground. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Non-native receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one is perfect. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thompson. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. It's back to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Fires to the big fella. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. First down, 10 yards to go. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Finds his man, it's Barnett.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Just
this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Makes it past the marker. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. From the gun. Give on the inside. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The hand to the running back. Nice move, creates some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Corners showing press. They want to be physical. There he goes. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The option look. Smashes ahead. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Power ahead. They'll stop him short on 3rd down in this defense, trying to make sure they stay on top. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Pushes for the goal line.
Get the stop. Let's go.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got the 1st down and more. At the 35, he's got room. It's a seam wide open. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Offense trying to keep him off balance on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Tries to get it on the ground. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, UAB. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Arizona is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Teddy Bruschi had a hand in getting this kid to Tucson, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kansas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air, it's Jenkins. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. He's got him this time.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their...
Turning it on! And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and goal.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Wants to go up top. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know, at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
did not feel like the time. My mouse is showing the blinking. I must have died. No, it shows the light. Right, as I'm getting my title. Here we go. 3-star right tackle commit out of Iowa City. Yeah, Auburn. Fuck me on the guard. Fuck you, Auburn. I'm going after the type of guys I'm going after right now anyway. What do you think you're doing? And now I gotta see if I got just a battery from my mouse to my computer. On my stuff. I don't know if I do. I don't know if you got batteries. Maybe. At the right time. Triple A and double A. Double A right here. That's the dead one, right? Okay, my lighting sucks in the house. I can't see which one I'm supposed to be putting this. So, it's the right battery here, right? I just put in. Or just put the dead one in. Why is my back hurting? Again. Like, there's no reason. Put the battery in or something. Either that or my mouse is just being stupid. I think my mouse is being stupid. Because I changed the batteries and it's still not working. I have to reset the. Sorry, guys. No. Why is my mouse being dumb? Putting my battery in correct. Why still? It's a brand new fucking battery. And now it's being dumb. Still. I'm gonna check. Try another one. Put it in another way. It's actually pissing me off. I don't understand why the mouse isn't moving. Doesn't need a second. I gotta turn my computer off and back on, I guess. That'll help. Still just blinking though. I don't understand. There we go, now it's not blinking. It's working. Just gotta get the computer fully back on. PC or whatever. Give me about 5 minutes, guys, or so. Luckily, I'm turning it off the PlayStation. It's still annoying. Now I gotta make sure it closes. Automatically on my computer. Now we'll get this away. Take the bowl game part out of my title. Because we're in tier bowl now. Alright. Nothing's working. Still third. Alright. Yeah, now they got us in the first. It's honorable facing Appalachian State. Tennessee plays Price. It will be a better bowl. A little bit of a better bowl. I don't know. So we have a better matchup. Yeah, let's win here. That's where you get to face a better team. It makes the bowl game harder in that case. But still. Gotta save the points and remove this because we're not going to get him over Auburn. Not going to happen. He's going to commit. So. For the buy-in stuff. So that sucks. I think I just put 40 on. Oh, I didn't actually do it. I thought I did. Oh, so they. Yeah, no. Wait, there's no way it would put that much. The F being a. The grades matter. Just a deal breaker. But anyways, and hopefully none of those teams offer. We got 2 teams in the conference that haven't lost in the conference play. Interesting. These last 2 games we have are going to be really tough. Hopefully we can at least find a way to maybe win one of them. Maybe LSU. 3-game win streak right now. Redshirt freshman, he's 86 overall, man. Good career. 4 passing touchdowns. They'd be a little. They're Highlander, but I said the same thing. Very higher than me. Maybe. Alright, let's see this.
Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on a fellow opponent from the American, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So UAB's offense will go to work first. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful,
Breaks into the open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. The Blazers can really attack on this 2nd and short. That's caught. It's hooked. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. They go to the ground. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a three-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. And now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
There you go.
And he rolls into the house.
Look at you guys.
Touchdown, Blazers.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7, North Texas, 0.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So North Texas offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. They finally on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Wants to throw it. Got the quick pass. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Quick completion to the right. Made a defender miss. Touchdown, Mean Green. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And they tacked on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Going to the running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Kitna. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he running stop. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. The play action fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab deep. Touchdown, North Texas. Once he got some room, it was over.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer. There he goes! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to throw. It's Kitten up. Shoots it to the left. Makes the catch. It's Klein.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Blazers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Trying to do it on the ground.
And you got it. Touchdown.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UAB.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
And he added the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. North Texas in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man on the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Evans. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Pulls it in. It's Young. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Wants to keep it in the air. Floats it out in space. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Got a man, it's Hawkins. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Blazers have this offense rolling. On the run, it's Jacobs. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Kitna. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Blazers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back has it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The Blazers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And the field goal ties it up here in the 2nd quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Out of the backfield, he's open. At midfield, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The quick out. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Pulls and fires complete. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wideout. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Bringing the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the ground with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far. They're in Birmingham. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field, trying to set the tone with the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
To the air on second down. Blasted as he lets it go. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's the handoff. Look out, he's got room. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCLA.
Looking for a gap. It's Jacobs. Turning it on!
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Ferguson. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking for a man. It's Kitna. They're setting up the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Got room at the 35. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Blazers are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Man, that's really good defense because I tell you what, the way they ran the football in this drive, I thought they were going to run it again. But they stayed disciplined, played the pass, kind of surprised me a little bit that they threw the football, but great 3rd down defense.
Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, UAB. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Fighting off the defender.
Come on.
Got the first down. Looking for more. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. And they're able to get him on the ground. North Texas in the hurry-up. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's in open space downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. He's got an open man. They make the stop at the 5-yard line.
Come on.
First and goal. North Texas started this drive in the shadow of its own end zone, but now they've moved out, got a little something cooking. How about this on first and goal to give to the wide receiver? He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, when you get down here inside the red zone, you got to be able to run the football. And it's one thing to do it conventionally, but I like the idea of mixing it up and trying to go jet sweep.
Touchdown, North Texas. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UAB 24.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused a missed timing.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Can't make the play on the interception. And, man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
To the wideout. Brought in after 45. Brings up second down.
We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The give to the tailback. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Finds a man in the middle. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
North Texas, 41. UAB.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Looking downfield is Kitna. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Blazers moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The Blazers are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Finds the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Klein. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Lost to throw again. He's got it. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Blazers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Caught behind the line. It's Milner. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blazers. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Running through contact. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll run the option.
Just let the quarterback run right fucking through you, guys. Fuck! Defense!
They've now extended their lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
You know, late in the game, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Kitna. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads it left. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Catch in the middle. It's Milner. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Hauls it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The Blazers will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Klein.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Blazers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the point after is good. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, South Florida lost. Navy beat South Florida. Florida Atlantic. Third conference there. Tulane beat Rice. UTSA lost out of the conference to Colorado. Or let's put Georgia this late in the year, I think. This is ranked now, number 25. The third, we got hurt last game, so. Yeah, Hellstring's gone on the season, so he's done for the year. This season for the year. Running back, huh? Now Indiana after the course. And also finishing the Dynasty tonight, guys. Like the season, but I might wait till tomorrow, Luffy. To play this game in the bowl game. And I need a break. I'm still, yeah. Could always just get back on the game tonight, still, possibly. See something real quick, too. 8 o'clock right now. What, today, so far we've played... Today we played 1, 2, 3, 4 games already. I think we're going to play the other 2 either later tonight or tomorrow. We'll be locked in for this last conference game and for the bowl game. At least for... I almost want to have the bowl game as a separate game, so I could play this one last game and then save the bowl game, but also or again the things for the bowl game. I don't know. I at least need a little bit of break. We might finish this tonight. We might finish it tomorrow. Either way, I'll catch you all guys later. Hope you all enjoyed. Peace out.